Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Flow Podcast Official. In today's episode, we are going to talk about a topic that everyone enjoys: food. More specifically, we will talk about going to a restaurant and recommending food. When you travel to another country or speak English with friends, you often need to suggest a restaurant, describe food, talk about what you like or dislike, and ask for recommendations. So in this episode, you will learn useful English phrases for restaurants and food conversations. This lesson is perfect for intermediate English learners, B1 level. I will speak slowly and clearly so you can practice listening and understand real-life English. You can listen while walking, studying, or relaxing. All right, let's begin. Imagine you are with friends and someone asks, "Do you want to go out for dinner tonight?" Now you start discussing restaurant options. One very natural phrase you can use is, "Let's check out that restaurant." To check out something means to visit it, to see what it is like, to try it for the first time. Example, "I heard about a new cafe downtown. Let's check it out this weekend." Another example, "There's a new pizza place near my house. I want to check it out." This phrase is very common in everyday English. When we talk about restaurants, we usually describe the food. One simple word people often use is tasty. If something is tasty, it means the food tastes very good. Example, "This pasta is really tasty." Or, "The soup here is very tasty." Another word people use is fantastic. This means extremely good. Example, "The food at that restaurant is fantastic." Sometimes people say a dish is outstanding. This means something is exceptionally good. Example, "The chocolate cake at that cafe is outstanding." Part 3. Expressing preferences. Sometimes people recommend a restaurant, but you may not like that type of food. In that case, you can say something like, "I'm not really crazy about that food." This means you don't like something very much. Example, "I'm not crazy about spicy food," or "I'm not crazy about sushi." Another very useful phrase is, "I'm in the mood for." This means you feel like eating or doing something. Example, "I'm in the mood for pizza tonight," or "I'm in the mood for something light." When someone says they want something light, they usually mean food that is easy to digest and not heavy. For example, salads, soup, grilled fish. These foods are lighter than burgers or fried food. Now let's talk about different types of restaurants. One type is called a bistro. A bistro is usually a small restaurant with a relaxed atmosphere. Many bistros serve simple but high-quality food. They are often not very expensive, but not extremely cheap either. Example, "There's a nice little bistro near my office." Another interesting phrase people sometimes use is a hole-in-the-wall restaurant. This sounds strange, but it actually means a very small restaurant that doesn't look fancy, but the food is amazing. Example, "There's a small hole-in-the-wall taco place near the station, and the food is incredible." Many great local restaurants are like this. They may look simple, but the food is excellent. Now let's talk about two important things when eating food. The first one is allergies. Some people are allergic to certain foods. If you are allergic to something, it can make you sick. For example, "I am allergic to peanuts," or "My friend is allergic to seafood." When someone is allergic to a food, they must avoid eating it completely. Another problem people sometimes experience is food poisoning. Food poisoning happens when food contains harmful bacteria. This can make you very sick. Symptoms often include stomach pain, vomiting, and fever. Example sentence, "He got food poisoning after eating spoiled seafood." Food poisoning is definitely something we want to avoid when eating at restaurants. Part 6. Making recommendations. When people talk about restaurants, they often recommend places. Here are some very useful recommendation phrases. You can say, "I recommend this place." Example, "I recommend the Italian restaurant on Main Street." Another phrase is, "You should try it." Example, "You should try their pizza." A stronger recommendation is, you have to try it. Example, you have to try the dessert here. This means the food is really good. Now let's practice a short situation. Imagine your friend asks, "Do you know any good restaurants?" You could answer like this. "Yes, there's a small bistro near my house. The food is fantastic and the pasta is really tasty. You should definitely check it out." Or, another example, "There's a small hole-in-the-wall sandwich shop downtown. It doesn't look fancy, but the sandwiches are outstanding." This is how people naturally recommend restaurants in English. Conclusion. Today you learned several useful phrases for talking about food and restaurants. We talked about check out, tasty, fantastic, outstanding, bistro, hole-in-the-wall restaurant, in the mood for, food poisoning, allergic to. These phrases will help you sound more natural when speaking English. If you want to improve your English faster, try this simple exercise. Think of your favorite restaurant and describe it in English. For example, "The restaurant near my house serves really tasty noodles. The place is small, but the food is fantastic." Write your example in the comments. I love reading your responses. Thank you for listening to English Flow Podcast Official. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep your English flowing. See you in the next episode.